Hey everybody, Alex Kazora, SteelersDepot.com, back with some Pittsburgh Steelers tape breakdown and analysis. Think I have a pretty good video today. You guys are going to enjoy Pat Freiermuth, Steelers second round pick this year, number 55 overall, showing why he was the Pittsburgh Steelers second round pick. Want to look at his run blocking as a whole today, but I want to look at one clip in particular that I think if you haven't seen yet, you may have, but if you haven't, I think you'll be pretty impressed. Steelers' longest run of the day was a 25-yard end around wind-back play to wide receiver Chase Claypool. So this is going to be an end around here from the Steelers' left to right, and you're going to get center Kendrick Green pulling out to the right with Freiermuth on the wind-back motion, where he's going to start coming to his left like a split zone type of play, and then turn and wind back to his right. And he's going to get out here on the corner on cornerback Tre'Davious White and take him for an absolute ride. And look how far Pat Freiermuth drives Tre White into the sidelines, clearing the way. Green out in space as well as Chase Claypool goes for 25 yards down the right sideline. And yeah, I mean, that is just drive, finish. I mean, that is not just parking lot, that is out of the zip code back into Pittsburgh, it feels like. And the drive and the finish there is just really incredible. I know it's a DB, but a lot of tight ends block DBs, and you don't usually get results like that. So Fryermuth, the drive, the effort, and that is just 1-2 and finish and aggression. And you absolutely love to see it. Want to show it to you guys from the aerial view here instead, because you get another look at it here. So there's the wind back motion from Fryermuth, and there's the contact on Tre White, and that's speeding him just outside the numbers. And watch how far he carries Tre White all the way into the sideline, into the coaching staff, nails whoever that Bills coach is as well. That's a little too far as well. Hopefully he's okay. I'm sure that he is. But look at that. That's Freiermuth and Tre White. They started here. They're down there. And there goes the coach toppling over. And that is what you like to call finishing your block. And that's what Freiermuth does here. And so I remember in training camp, they had a rep with Alex Highsmith, and they were getting on Freiermuth to be more aggressive and finish the blocks and play to the whistle, and he certainly does right here. So that is one of the more disrespectful blocks you're ever going to see, as this video's entitled, and that's really cool. And this is right after he had his 24-yard catch, or a couple plays after, I should say, and then he's doing it through the air and doing it on the ground. No other play was, of course, as impressive as that one, but I do want to look at some of his other run blocking attempts. Only 12 run blocks for Freiermuth in week one, and some of them are pretty nondescript, some RPOs and type stuff that went away from him, but most often used as a puller, kind of the split zone action type of looks. This is not actual split zone here, but him coming across as the Y off ball player with the pulling right guard, Trey Turner, and a nice job here on contact on the linebacker, drive his feet, and again, trying to finish the play here. Opens up a nice hole for Najee Harris. This was the first play of the second half, kind of got the offense a little bit more momentum than where they had in the first half, which was basically nothing. So good block all around by Dotson here as well, by Turner, by Dan Moore, but Freiermuth, good stick contact and drive. Really like this run block here from Freiermuth, and it's not, the prettiest one in the world, but it's about understanding leverage and angles and where the ball's designed to go. So much of run blocking is not necessarily and always putting guys into the ground, although, the way Freiermuth did in that first clip, you love to see it, but it's about understanding leverage and angles and just getting in the way enough of the defender. So matched up here on the left defensive end, and this defensive end is trying to come inside here, and Freiermuth's able to set his hips and turn his hips enough to get in the way and be that buffer that kind of creates that hole in that crease for Najee Harris. Kind of gets in there at the tackle at the last minute there, but a nice job because this defensive end was trying to spike inside into this gap right here between a core four and Freiermuth, and Freiermuth's able to repunch, set his hips, and then turn his body to kind of get in that way to allow Najee Harris to get vertical a bit, at least get a couple yards out of it on the play. One last example, Pat Freiermuth lined up as the off-ball tight end, pulling left to right, and like that second example that we showed, nice job here to stick and drive on contact, working to the linebacker, and just a good job here. What I like about this is just the finish that he's showing. On contact, he's driving his feet. It's not that he's hitting a wall on contact and the feet are going dead and it's going to be a total stalemate. Watch here, explode, uncoil those hips, and then on contact here with the linebacker, who does a nice job to take on the block, it's going to drive that lower half, keep his feet running, and try to push the pile as much as he can and lead the way as much as he can for Najee Harris. So good block here, pulling across, trying to work towards a moving target, and then drive your feet on contact and finish. So that's the overall theme I've seen from Freiermuth so far. His run blocking hasn't been spectacular. I think it's been good. It's much better than what it is for most rookie tight ends, in game one of their NFL careers. But you're seeing the effort and the finish and the desire, and that's always a good place to start. And obviously, he's got some decent size and strength, and has done this at Penn State. And he wasn't somebody that was used as that big split out F tight end, the way that maybe a Kyle Pitts was, or some of these other more new age type of tight ends. And so, really good there from Freiermuth. But of course, that first play, that might be his best block of the season. Certainly hard to top, and makes you feel good about the selection of Pat Freiermuth. Led the Steelers in tight end snaps, by the way, two more than Eric Ebron. So this is a guy who's going to play quite a bit this season, and we'll certainly see how he improves and grows as a blocker and as a receiver. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.